In this Mabinogi video, I'll be talking about the alchemy aspect of the Renovation 6 update. To start this video off, Flame Burst's damage output has been doubled, and nothing else was done to the skill, which I thought was interesting. I was honestly kind of hoping to move around and have the skill with a bigger area of effect in addition to the increased damage. I guess we'll have to see what the developers have for this skill in the future. Life Drain's HP per second recovery has increased from 300 HP per second to 450 HP per second. Not really a drastic change by itself, but we'll see how good it is when it's used with Elemental Wave. Next, we have Water Cannon. Water Cannon finally has an area of effect damage at 5 charges with a 2-meter splash range. I like how they differentiated and explicitly mentioned the Stardust activation criteria depending on the number of charges. The damage also went from 175 max to 262 max, which is approximately a 50% damage increase. However, despite all of the positive changes to this skill, the main downside is that there is now a casting speed limit up to 35%. Next is Elemental Wave. The update that the developers made to Elemental Wave is now a big deal because before the update, you could only use it once when all 4 elemental marbles were full. However, with this update, Elemental Wave is a duration buff for 1 minute. It's also kind of interesting that the developers left shock alone with this update. Life Drain's additional health recovery went from 10% to 200% at rank 1 during Elemental Wave's duration. For some reference, my HP is around 4,000, and I can get Life Drain to heal up to about half of my HP during Elemental Wave's duration. And let's just say Heat Buster became really great with Elemental Wave's ability, because Heat Buster is now a force to be reckoned with. The max damage went from 1,175 to 2,350, which is a 100% damage increase for Heat Buster. The splash damage is now applied 100% of the time. The skill's range increased from 7 meters to 15 meters. The distance your character is pushed back has been shortened, and the delay upon using the skill has been reduced. The immediately activate skill on target option now applies to Heat Buster. When using the skill with Elemental Wave, the pressure buildup will only reach 75% instead of 100% during Elemental Wave's duration. This means that you will only be using 75% of the maximum damage output of Heat Buster if you simply spam the skill continuously during Elemental Wave's duration. That's it for this video. If you guys found this video useful or informative, please subscribe, like, or share this video. Thanks!